Welcome to Module 7 of the MITRE ATT&CK course. In this module, we look at how attackers keep control of a compromised system and eventually move stolen data out. We touch on the common C2 tricks they use to hide in normal traffic and the different paths they take to exfiltrate data, from encrypted tunnels to cloud uploads. You'll also get a sense of the network clues that give them away, from quiet beaconing patterns to sudden bursts of outbound traffic. Learning objectives. By the end of this module, you would be able to 1. Understand how adversaries establish and maintain command and control channels. 2. Identify common C2 behaviors such as beaconing in HTTP, HTTPS, and DNS traffic. 3. Recognize exfiltration patterns, including data transfers over C2 tunnels and cloud platforms. 4. Apply network monitoring techniques like DNS analysis and deep packet inspection to detect these activities. Command and control, C2, and exfiltration. C2, TA0011, and exfiltration, TA0010, is the communication channel that allows the adversary to remotely operate the compromised hosts, while exfiltration is the ultimate goal, the theft of staged data. Detection in this module relies heavily on network traffic analysis and behavioral anomalies. Command and control, C2, communication. Think of C2 as the adversary's control room. It keeps their access alive, even when everything looks normal on the surface. And because most C2 traffic is encrypted or tucked inside everyday protocols, the real trick isn't spotting a specific signature, but noticing the behavior that feels off. Little patterns, strange rhythms, quiet signals that don't match normal user activity. That's where detection really happens. Under the command and control, C2, communication, we have the standard application layer protocol, T1071, and multistage channels and custom protocols, T1094. Let's take a look at each of them. 1. Standard Application Layer Protocol, T1071. Adversaries frequently hide their C2 traffic within common protocols to blend in with normal network traffic, such as HTTPS and DNS. T1071.001, HTTPS attackers hide C2 inside normal web traffic. Detect by spotting steady, low-volume beaconing to shady or new domains. T1071.004, DNS attackers tunnel C2 through DNS queries. Detect by watching for long, odd, or high-frequency DNS requests to domains that don't exist. 2. Multistage channels and custom protocols, T1094. This involves sophisticated adversaries building resilience by using multiple C2 communication types. Multistage channels. A quiet channel handles commands while a louder one handles big data transfers, keeping the stealthy part hidden. Custom protocol, T1094. Attackers create their own protocol on common ports to avoid detection. Detection focus. Verify that traffic on common ports genuinely follows the proper protocol. Exfiltration, data theft. Exfiltration, TA0010, is the final step where the adversary's objective is realized. This action generates the largest and most obvious network anomalies, making it a high-priority detection opportunity. We have two methods under this, which are exfiltration over C2 channel, T1041, and transfer size and volume analysis. 1. Exfiltration over C2 channel, T1041. This is the most common method. It is sending the staged data, compressed and encrypted from Module 6, directly through the established C2 tunnel. A sudden spike in outbound traffic from one host to one external IP is a strong sign of data theft. Exfiltration to cloud storage, T1537. Attackers upload stolen files to cloud accounts using valid user sessions, unusual, or high-volume uploads give them away. 2. Transfer size and volume analysis. Effective exfiltration detection is based on applying statistical analysis to network data. Baseline deviations, establishing a baseline for normal daily data transfer volume for every network segment. For example, know what normal traffic looks like so that a sudden, huge spike from one workstation stands out immediately as suspicious. Mitigation, use segmentation and tight outbound controls to limit and expose unusual data transfers. Defense, deep packet inspection, DPI. Advanced network defenses are essential for mitigating C2 and exfiltration. 1. Deep packet inspection, DPI firewalls and IDs of IPS systems with DPI capabilities can analyze the content within the packet payload, even if it is encrypted with basic TLS, detecting unusual certificate characteristics, or C2 patterns, or more effectively, when the C2 is using a standard port, like 443, but with non-TLS traffic. Based on the inspection, the DPI system makes a real-time decision on how to handle the packet, which can include 1. Allowing it to pass. 2. Blocking or dropping it, e.g., if it contains a virus. 3. Rerouting it, e.g., for traffic management. 4. Logging the event for security monitoring. 5. Throttling the traffic, e.g., slowing down peer-to-peer downloads. DNS tunneling analysis. Specialized DNS monitoring tools are necessary to detect this. Look for 1. High-frequency queries. An internal host making hundreds of non-cached DNS queries per minute. 2. Atypical query length. Queries longer than 60 to 70 characters, which often encode data. 3. Low reputation TLDs. Queries to obscure or newly created top-level domains, TLDs, associated with malware. Practical. Simulating C2 beacons via DNS and HTTPS. This lab simulates the heartbeat of a C2 channel and demonstrates how network defenders can identify this periodic, automated traffic. For the full walkthrough, detailed tasks, and sample logs, check the PDF material for this module. Summary. In this module, we dug into how attackers keep control of compromised systems and quietly move data out of a network. We looked at the different ways C2 traffic hides inside normal protocols like HTTPS or DNS, plus how multistage or custom channels help attackers stay undetected. We also walked through the major exfiltration paths, from pushing data through the existing C2 tunnel to slipping it into cloud storage.